Okay, we're recording.
We are here to eat Japanese food.
Yes.
Right. Sherry?
Hello, geeks.
I'm Jeremy.
Brittany.
The face behind the hand.
The face behind the hand. Weirdly, the face behind the box was Beetlejuice.
Was Beetlejuice.
She did that.
She put it there intentionally?
Yeah, I had it like sitting down next to me because I moved it on purpose so it wouldn't be in the shot. So when I moved the box back, there's just Beetlejuice sitting there directly in front of the camera. I'm like, oh, Beetlejuice.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Had I known she said his name 3 times, I would have just been ready for it.
It was pretty perfect. One of the best laid accidents.
Yep.
But it wasn't an accident. She put it there on purpose.
Yeah. But it was an accident to you, which made it funny.
Almost made me have an accident.
Oops.
All right, so in the I guess not our last video. Our last video was you eating garlic.
And Captain Marvel and...
Captain Marvel, it came out tonight.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet. How'd you like Captain Marvel?
I liked it a lot.
I love
great.
Captain Marvel.
I loved it.
Me too.
I think she might be a little OP.
Oh, yeah.
They're definitely going to have to tone her down, in my opinion, because at this point in time, she's like Superman. When Superman shows up in the jail late, why is everyone else there?
Yeah, but what's the point? I agree 100% behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't need the Avengers, you have her.
Yeah. I mean, like...
Well, you're missing half the Avengers now.
Yeah, you still got the Avengers that count, though. That's the thing.
Oh, come on, you're saying Spider-Man didn't count?
Okay, you know what? Spider-Man is my all-time favorite superhero.
Yes, I do know that.
But when he's with the Avengers, at least in this iteration of his current form, not his comic book form, but in the movie form, he's still a little outclassed.
Yeah, I will give you that.
He's still in high school. He has a lot to learn.
But I really do enjoy the reintroduction of the character.
Yeah. Well, honestly, like, I had a frog in my throat, and he's like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. But at the same time, I was also kind of like, why is it taking so long to get you? Why are you the only one that gets a warning and has a dialogue just before you dissolve?
True.
I've read, like, fan theories where they're like, what's spider sense like? No, if you haven't introduced spider sense yet, it ain't a thing.
Yeah, they did. On the bus.
Yeah, his hair stood up on his
Oh, you're right.
arms.
You're right.
But yeah, it was a little weird.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you know he comes back because, well, he's got another movie.
There's a sequel. Yeah.
Well, didn't Groot get dialogue too? Wasn't he like, I am Groot, and then...
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure just means, I never liked you.
Oh, and Samuel L. Jackson was actually able to, like, page, right?
Yeah.
Like, he knew something
Well,
was
no.
going wrong long enough
He
to...
paged
set the
because he
pager.
saw
Because he saw what was going on
everything
around
else,
him.
like planes coming down, people dissolving.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to page, and he managed to get it off just before drifting. Which means that cat's still in his office somewhere and nobody's feeding it.
No.
Silly flargon.
All
Did you
right.
know Nacho's a flargon?
He's a farting.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, we're talking about you.
So,
All right.
anyway, so in my last video, is that my last video?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I don't know, it depends on where the Minecraft one comes out before this comes out. Either way, my last video, we unboxed Tokyo Treats. As you remember, it was the orange box that had the Eiffel Tower on it with the word Tokyo above it. Am I
Still haven't figured that one out.
wrong? Do you guys?
No, I saw it 100%. I agree. I'm really hoping somebody can shed some light on that. At first I thought it might be some, like, I don't want to say ancient, but older Japanese design for a tower, but...
That's saying I'm not... Hey, don't make me come over there.
No.
What are they barking about?
Because they're crazy.
Oh.
Tater.
I can hear this. Sounds like somebody's walking on the porch.
Nobody's on the porch.
It's the boogeyman. No, but at
Boogie
first,
boogeyman.
like, I'm not well traveled, so I was like, maybe there's a tower in Tokyo that looks just like this, but
Maybe it's Paris, Tokyo.
Paris, Tokyo? Okay.
Neo Tokyo?
It's the part of Tokyo where everybody's rude to you.
Actually, there is a Tower of Japan that was inspired by the Eiffel Tower. I don't
Oh.
know if that's why they would be doing that, but it's
Maybe.
in Tokyo.
So if you guys would just go and Google Tower of Japan,
It's literally called Tokyo Tower.
you know what? Okay then.
So
Tokyo Treats, I owe you an apology.
it's like a red and white Eiffel Tower.
No, you don't have to owe them. You can just do it now.
Oh, I am sorry, Tokyo Treats.
I mean, your landmark is still like literally a ripoff of another landmark.
You know, I'm
so-
giving them free advertisements, so.
I mean, you,
It is.
Actually, I kind of like theirs better, though.
I kinda do
It's
too.
colorful.
Just like a lot of things in Japan.
Suck it, Paris.
oh, and they have a building directly underneath it.
As you do. I mean,
Okay.
they were just kind of like, you guys have a
Random
tower,
tangent
but
aside.
we have a really cool roof.
Exactly.
All right, so I guess first we can start out with these peas.
Ooh, yay peas. I might have a pea
Now-
problem.
You might have a pee problem. Did you just pee a little?
I did once when I had a bladder infection.
No. So I don't know if you've ever had like the harvest snaps. Like they're not a Japanese treat, but I can down an entire bag of the wasabi.
We just want to
ranch
share a bag
ones.
or?
I just thought we'd share a bag.
Yeah,
Like, if
so-
we don't like them, why open them all up?
Okay.
Because
That's your bag.
it has Mr. P on it.
It does have Mr. P. Brittany was so fed up with me
I
trying to
thought
make
that was hysterical. That was the best part of the video.
I was trying so hard to make that work with her too, and she just kept giving me this look like, just stop.
Okay. Yeah, these look exactly.
Yeah, these look like
harvest snaps.
vegetable fries or.
Yeah. No, like I said, harvest snaps. If you have not tried them,
So
so
like Cheetos.
the wasabi ranch is amazing.
All right.
Oh.
The only thing that worries me is like when
Just take it in.
Nothing.
She's that person at the holiday dinner that instead of saying grace just starts shoving it in her
I'm
mouth.
totally that person.
you know what? I'm a religious man and I do that too.
No one that's like 5 bites in and they're like, okay, we're going to say grace. I'm like, okay.
Like I'll have a mouthful of taters. Like, sorry, Jesus.
Brittany, will you say grace? Okay.
All right, so ready?
They're green.
Let's give them a shot.
They're a little pea, but not much.
I would love. I
They
love
taste like really bland Cheetos.
I love
Yeah.
these.
Like,
Actually,
brand Cheetos.
I do get
Yeah.
the green bean after taste.
no, but they have the exact same texture as Cheetos.
Oh, it's puffed corn.
It kind of tastes like
It's not
Funyuns,
puffed corn.
too.
These are puffed peas.
Are they legit peas?
Yeah.
Oh,
Picture
okay.
the pea pod.
You can read them, all the Japanese stuff in the back.
Well, I thought it was just to imitate peas.
Like the harvest snap ones that I was talking about. They're either like lentil pods or they're peas.
That would crack me up though. It's all this time. It's like, no, dude, that's actually bread. Sorry, Brittany.
Nope, you see nothing. Again,
You know what's good when they go back for seconds?
I have a legit pea problem. So.
They're not bad though. Do
Oh,
you
they're
guys want another bag?
I'm good.
Because we got a bunch of other stuff.
More?
Nope, I'm good. I gotta save room for the other stuff. I just
You
had
don't like
dinner.
the green pea taste?
Oh, I don't mind the pea taste. I like snap peas and green beans and.
Okay,
He just doesn't have a pea problem.
I'm gonna put some of the more substantial stuff to the side.
I'm really looking forward to that teriyaki thing. I can't wait to see what that is.
Oh, the hamburger teriyaki stuff? Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and break out, like, the booklet made this sound like it was such a big deal because they're like, there might even be a carrot in there.
I think it's just puffed rice.
Yeah, this looks like the most
Yeah, it looked like
boring,
Rice Krispies.
This looks like the most boring candy or snack in existence. But apparently they love them in Japan according to the booklet.
According to that.
So,
Believe,
you guys want to start it down that end?
believe none of what you hear and half of what you see.
I just don't want to open up the tape.
Smart man.
Pretty much. But no, actually, I like the peas and everything. But I feel like it seems to me like it would be a good conveyance for flavor.
Yeah,
This one's salt. Like harvest snaps has just a sea salt flavor too.
sure you failed.
I failed.
You tried the Caesar
I failed the
and
city.
the wasabi ranch before.
Yeah. What's the one I have that's at home? It's not snaps.
Oh, it's the you have the lentil one at home right now. That's like the chili mango.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Is there like a tier here?
I broke it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go.
We have a sharp object.
I might have eaten all the peas.
I was trying not to do that to somebody else's carrot.
Oh, it's not the first time Jeremy's wrapped his lips around someone else's
And
carrot.
I'm not surprised, but I am sorely disappointed in the fact that what's in here
It's just puffed
is
rice.
white.
I know it. They could have at least like been fun and food colored it orange or something.
Yeah.
This looks like something you would give it like a toddler.
It smells like it too.
It looks like popcorn.
It smells like kashi.
I don't know.
Kashi cereal.
I
Oh,
don't
no.
eat Kashi cereal.
This is all this is. It's just puffed rice.
Uh-huh.
This is basically like sugar
that's right.
smacks without the sugar.
No, it's got the sugar.
Oh.
It tastes like sugar smacks.
Yes, it does.
Oh my god, I was so wrong. This is great.
I don't like it.
I love this one.
I will eat the peas
Yeah.
all day.
You know what? I've been ragging on this since we brought it out. And I would eat the hell out of this on a daily basis.
And I guess a healthy snack?
It dissolves faster than sugar smacks, though.
You know, it might not be that unhealthy because while it is sweet, it's not incredibly
It's not overly sweet. Yeah. It's not like a sugar snack where it's got like that crystallized sugar coating.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gotten like the
Here.
rice cakes that are like
You can have the rest.
of the healthier bunch?
No, not really.
Like a low sugar one?
low
like those.
sugar.
Rice cakes are always low sugar to me.
Oh no, like the quicker ones are sweet, but they like there's like Lundberg ones that are like more natural.
Less.
It's very similar to this.
I was legitimately just expecting it to taste like flavorless nothing.
I
Maybe
will
we don't
pass
give
on
enough credit
more.
to the Japanese.
Not a fan.
We didn't plan what to do with packaging. Can you put this on the table?
I'll go figure something out.
Okay, I'm like me.
And I'll be back.
make yours.
I know where packaging tape is.
You can have the rest of that if you want it though.
Okay.
I don't like that.
That I gave it to Jeremy. We like Jeremy.
Oh no.
Oh,
I don't like German.
you guys.
I thought you'd be so excited about baggies.
I'm most excited, I think,
Did
about
we
the
get
peach
oh,
Coke.
or did I put the yucky bags in the box?
Yeah.
You put the yucky bags in this box.
There might be some good bags down at the bottom.
All right. You guys ready for the next thing?
You looked last time. There's no good bags in there. Sure.
Do you think they'll send you a tat at some point?
Hopefully they'll remember to poke holes in the box, but
Well, I don't know. It might be a delicacy.
Aww.
What? If they sent a cat?
Yeah.
That would be a delicacy.
Okie dokie. So what's
All right.
next?
next up is gummy bears.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
They are the gummy bears.
Dibs on the red one.
Yep.
The red one.
Anti-dibs on the red one. I don't like cherry flavored things.
And let me see. So far, it looks like a gummy bear. It looks like the exact same, like mold and everything for a gummy bear.
Probably is the exact same.
I was sniffing the flavor of the green to make sure it wasn't green apple.
Why, is there another green in there?
Yeah, there's another green.
Oh, okay.
I went with the yellow. There is a red.
You can have the red if you want.
Because you like green.
I'm good with green too.
Aw.
Love, true love.
So these are literally just called bear cup gummies.
They look evil. Look at their eyes.
They look like basic gummy bears. You know,
No.
actually, no, you're right. The face is a little different, isn't it?
Yeah, they look evil. They're evil gummy bears.
You know what it is? I think they give them like a muzzle, like extending. It looks weird.
Like a panda bear?
Kind of like a panda bear.
You almost have like a Jason Voorhees hockey mask thing going.
Yeah. Okay, here
Let's
goes.
give it a shot.
Mm.
It's basically a gummy bear.
What's a gummy bear? Mine is a slightly lemon gummy bear. It's not as intensely flavored.
And I was gonna say mine's not real Mine's kind of sour appley, but
Mine's more like gelatin-y than it is flavored.
I think mine was strawberry.
Hmm.
Not positive.
It wasn't bad, but wasn't remarkable.
No, I mean, it's edible.
I would eat them
Is it the
again.
best gummy bear I've had? No. Is it bad? No.
Would you eat a whole bag of them?
It
Probably.
depends on what size bag.
Giant
Like,
bag.
are we talking like the 5-pound bag
Yeah,
from
the
Sam's
5-pound
Club,
bag.
or
Sam's Club.
Oh no.
You know what,
Never make it through that many
Our-
gummies in one city.
Jeremy? Our group of friends has a long, sordid history with gummy bears.
yes,
Did you stick
all the way back
up your nose?
all the way back to the 90s.
What did you do to the gummy bears?
Eat them mostly, but we also
They
discovered
interfere with games.
when we were playing, like, what was it, Nitro on N64, the wrestling game.
Yep.
Ross
WCW, NWO World Tour, or
had
something like that.
discovered that if you wiggle the joystick, you'd kick out of any hold and or pin.
Okay.
So he was cheating. We knew he was cheating, but we couldn't figure out how he was cheating.
Alrighty.
So we were playing once. I looked at him like, "Hey Ross, can you hand me a gummy bear?" He's like, "Okay." And he reaches over for the bowl and goes, "No!" as he realizes I pinned him right then and there. So gummy bears
For the
The rescue.
stopped Ross from cheating.
Okie dokie.
Okay, next up, pineapple candies.
More gummies.
See how so? And it's doubly sealed. This is like,
Gummy
it
lifesavers.
looks like a medication blister pack.
Mine no.
It's cannibal time.
Cannibalistic. Oh, these are the cannibal pineapples.
Nope.
Yes. It's the one with
Confectionery, sir.
the. Oh, I'm trying to get one. Oh Lord, how do you get them out?
Think a pill, maybe?
No, you can just. Nope. Nope. Fail. Fail.
Epic fail.
That one's yours.
Well, yeah. I think it's melted into the mold. Like,
I don't think this ever was removed from the mold. I think they just poured it in there and moved it on.
I think so.
it's really sticky.
Alright.
Like,
Like you could glue your head to your shoulder with it.
really sticky.
Put it in your hair.
You know what the key is don't be gentle with it. That's the thing. Like it'll come out just fine. It's just,
Dunk, 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 dunk. Yeah.
oh Lord.
Be rough with it, Sherry.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, but don't. It kind of looks like a sphincter.
That came
when
out
you
really
say
easy
like
for you.
that.
It doesn't. It doesn't smell particularly pineapple-y.
It smells coconutty.
Is this what happens when you put the lime in the coconut?
You drink it all up.
It's just smelling like sugar.
Y'all ready?
Are you guys?
Okay.
Well,
Wow.
We get to play with ours too.
here. Maybe it's just.
I see you.
Jeremy.
Actually, it does kind of look like a retina.
A little bit, yeah.
Like the iris?
You ready?
We're ready.
Give it a shot.
Yeah. Okay. It does indeed taste like pineapple.
That's less of a gummy, more like a fruit snack.
I really like it.
I hate to say it, I don't like pineapple, but I like it too.
Yeah.
It's
good.
actually, I would say this is better than a fruit snack because you don't get that like. It doesn't stick to your teeth and it
At
doesn't
all.
have that like thick quality.
I mean, it just kind of melted almost at the end.
It has
With
that
as sticky
flavor.
as it was on your fingers, you'd expect it to stick to your teeth or something, and it doesn't.
Yeah, it just kind of melts in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That is really nice. I approve of pineapple candy gummies.
You know,
I wonder if they make those in any other flavors.
I know. What's the brand?
is there just a picture of a pineapple devouring an orange or something?
An orange devouring an orange.
Maybe not because it looks like the brand is called Pine.
Pineapple pen.
Maybe.
Then again, though, like the Japanese, one of the things I like about them is they are really into wacky flavors. Like they're not scared to like throw things into something.
Experiment. Pine.
Like beans and cake.
So who wants the last one?
Oh. I will happily eat it. Anybody?
See why I
Yeah,
married her?
yours.
All yours.
Why? Because she'll happily eat it.
Hey.
Hey, you respect my wife.
Much respect for your wife.
Especially since he's doing that. Wow.
Ooh, they do have different things. There's orange candy.
There we go. Now you're talking my
I
language.
could read none of it other than the fact that it says orange candy.
Other than it's colored orange.
Should be surprised that I've managed to navigate this much of the site.
No. Orange candy was actually in English.
Oh, okay.
It was.
Alright.
Alright,
So-
what's next?
Let me see. I'm kind of, you know what? I'm going to move us away from the sweet a little bit. Because we got a lot of savory in this too to get through, you know?
Yep.
And I don't know about you, I like to end with sweet.
I'm all about ending with sweet.
This is the one where I was talking about the giraffe that looked like it was just being left out, but it was just there.
The no-neck giraffe at that.
I didn't even put that together, but you're right.
His name's Fred.
They have a mixed fruit. They have apple,
And you'll never find them.
raspberry.
See, I love all those flavors.
No, it's strawberry. Excuse me.
Wonder if they have them at World Market.
These kind of look like brains. A
Oh,
little bit. I don't know what they're supposed to be,
they're,
but
they're like rings.
They're like Funyuns.
what are these?
This is the one with the giraffes on it? You know, we really should be reading what
Oh,
these are as we
These
go.
are the curry corn snacks. So it says curry is a popular dish in Japan, and it's just as popular as a snack flavor. So sweet and savory Japanese curry. I've never had Japanese curry, so I don't know what to expect from this.
Are these going to be safe for you to eat?
That's a valid question.
You going to risk it?
Well, it's a corn snack, so usually those are safe, and I'll look it up really quickly.
Put 6 together, it counts as one.
That's true.
Alright.
They smell good. I love
Let's
curry.
give Brittany a moment to find out if she can actually eat this or not. I'm willing to bet she can, because the Japanese aren't like us. Like, they don't sneak wheat and everything like we do.
I found a listing for it on japanhall.com. See if they actually give us ingredients. Ingredients.
42 cents.
I know, we can get it for 42 cents a bag if we like it.
42
FYI.
cents a ring.
Not a ring.
Ring-a-ling.
A ring-a-ling.
By the way,
Spin and win.
On
was
my
gonna say.
thing.
what?
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, Sherry, I might be kind of screwing up the family thing. When we were playing Minecraft, I probably dropped the S word a few times.
Me 3.
Well-
No, that's still PG-13.
While pointing out that you don't want us to say shit.
It's still PG-13.
Please enjoy these messages from our sponsors. There, advertising break for you.
It smells really good.
It does smell really good.
I wish I could smell things.
Sherry probably doesn't know what curry
Gurry.
smells like, so
Do, 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 do.
smell it. What's curry smells like?
I did smell it.
I can't find anything that
I
actually
don't know what it
lists
says.
it. But
It's supposed
I'm
to
gonna
catch
risk
up.
it.
Alright. Ready?
Like I said, it is a corn product, so
Let's give it a shot.
Ready?
we'll see.
I really like that.
Surprisingly sweet.
Just a little hint of sweet. I don't think it was that sweet.
I think it's because I was expecting savory.
It's a good balance.
Mm-hmm. Like I was really expecting it to be more heat too, because I think curry, I think heat.
Do you really?
Really?
Yeah.
I think like more like
I think
I think it's just spice. Like not hot,
turmeric
but
and
yeah.
cumin and all the good things.
Pretty good though.
More?
Let's see.
More?
Yeah, there's two
Oh,
left in there.
More?
I'm good.
Alright.
Hey, Jay. Oh, okay.
These things.
Oh, those were buttery salted sweet potato chips.
These should be safe for you then if they're sweet potato chips. Like you can eat potato chips.
Yeah, I get sweet potato chips too. I
Alright.
think the veggie snack palette is very similar to my snack palette here.
Alright, so we're gonna give these a shot. Oh wow, these have been through hell.
I was gonna say that bag looks really thin.
Okie dokie. They smell really good.
Dun, 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 dun.
There's like not an intact chip in my thing though. Like I think I've got like a quarter chip.
Mine's intact.
Show off. I've got like.
Mine's intact.
I feel it chip selection.
They look like kettle chips.
They
Yeah.
probably are.
You ready?
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
They're definitely kettle chips.
Mhm.
They're definitely kettle chips.
I like them.
It tastes kind of like sour cream.
They're good.
I bet they'd be
They're
like
very
a,
sweet.
I bet you could handle them with like
Oh, sweet potato.
True.
I usually don't taste the sweetness on a sweet potato.
Me neither.
Oh yeah.
I think you can.
That's why they
Definitely.
make sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was very sudden.
It's my
Sweet
flarden.
potato pie. I like them. I don't know if I'd go out of my
They
way.
kind of remind me of dehydrated bananas,
I can see that.
Yeah.
like texture-wise.
Yes. So handle. You don't have any anymore?
No, we're still trying out other stuff.
We can stop there. These were delicious.
She's like going down on trying other stuff. What do you mean?
I'm with her. They're really good.
Better than I was expecting.
I would buy those. I'd buy that for $1.
So, what has been your favorite so far?
Yeah, I think I agree.
Or the
So-
peas?
So not the little rice puffs?
Little rice puffs were good. I think these are better though.
Either those or the pineapple.
That pineapple candy.
Yeah.
I like these. I'm gonna go more with the rice puff just because like it's a nice light snack and you can't get that here in the States very often.
Yeah, the problem is I'd eat that whole thing of puffed rice like that.
But the thing is though, is it's probably like 25 calories for that entire carrot.
True.
Can you stop eating that box?
That's what she said.
Alright, so I mean, bad Jeremy. Box is not for you.
Here, I'll take a little bit more of those.
Alright, so we got these little mints.
The soda mints?
Mm-hmm.
mikakudo.com.jp. I'm seeing if I can find more of them.
If you can, let me know.
Okay.
So these soda mints.
Is it tin proof?
No. I got it.
Actually, are we sure they're mints? I thought they were soda candy.
You know what? I think they are soda candy. I think I said they were mint because
Yeah.
I've seen mints
Yeah.
similar shapes.
Yeah, no, these are like Ramune candies. So it's just like the soda with the little marble that you shoot down. Like the original flavor of that.
They're fun little shapes though. Man, like they look like the little mints.
Oh, you got more than one.
Mhm.
I only grabbed one. Good.
I was picking food out of my teeth. Okay, on video no less.
Okie dokie.
Are you ready?
These don't smell very good.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Really?
They smell kind of fruity.
So y'all ready?
Okay.
Yep.
It's really cyanide.
Hmm.
Tastes like bubblegum.
Fruity.
I like it.
It tastes like the Ramune, but it's got the texture of like a Tums.
Yeah, it is very gritty.
It has a light fizz too. Like not much of one, but there is a little bit of fizz in that.
I will stick to the actual soda on that one, personally.
Yeah, I would eat this. I like it though. All right.
I liked it better chewing on it than sucking on it.
That's what he said?
We're talking about candy here.
I know.
He said a mouthful. All right, this is the cheeseburger thing with the cap.
Yay, teriyaki burger!
Now here's the thing. I wonder.
But they have a burnt caramel flavor of these.
Oh Lord. Hold on.
I'm waiting for this to be like a sucker or something.
They've got like mushroom snacks done in the same
It's a bar.
type too. Oh,
Break off a piece?
Oh. Yeah, I guess. Here you go.
okay.
Pass it down and be gentle.
I'm gonna snap but pass on this one
Yeah, I don't
because
think you can
teriyaki
eat
is
this.
usually not safe for me. So
Okay.
That and this looks like there's bread in it.
actually, it looks more like corn or ricey, but still, like I said, the teriyaki itself is usually a no-go.
Y'all ready?
Ready?
I don't know.
Too bad. Get over it.
Give it a shot.
I'm gonna try sucking on one of these.
Oh, I like this.
It tastes better than it smells.
I don't know if I can kind of taste a burger in this. Definitely taste the teriyaki.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be, right? Teriyaki.
Yeah. I could tear that up. But I picture it more in not an individual wrapped stick,
Uh-huh.
but I picture more like a bag of pork rinds, that flavor.
Yeah.
Well,
What I
You're
thought
right,
it was
the
going to be was I
sucking is
thought it
better.
would be like little hamburger shaped things, you know? Instead it's a stick of the most brittle food I've ever seen. Those are good.
It is much better to suck it.
No, I like chewing on it better.
Really?
Yeah.
But then you get the tongue texture.
I got that sucking on it too.
But it just dissolves nicely.
that's what she said.
Also, sometimes if you suck on it enough, there's a juicy center. Practically bursts in your mouth. Is that still PG-13?
Not in your hand.
All right, so there's
More
another one of
peas.
these pea things.
There's a second variety of peas.
Thing is, I'll be honest with you, that surprised me with what it looked like and what it was.
What it tasted like.
Yeah. So I'm taking this by like grain of salt that it's the same thing as those last peas. I cannot get a grip on this to open it.
What, you need water?
In my giant keg.
Jeremy.
You can't open it, so I get to try?
Yes.
Failure.
I'm scared I'm gonna burst it. This is gonna go everywhere. Then we'll have to ask the dogs how they taste.
These look almost identical to the other ones.
They seem a little more green.
They just look more green. The texture feels a little bit waxier.
Maybe a little more butter flavor on them.
Maybe. I can't smell anything.
These are lumpier.
They smell green.
I don't think these are actually peas though. It looks like they were shaped.
They were.
These say these pea sticks are made to taste like real peas picked right off the vine. So made to taste like peas.
This might not be safe for you.
Let me see. Not bad. Sticky, sticky.
They do taste like peas, but texture-wise, I wouldn't trust that there's no flour in this.
Okay.
I like the flavor of this one better.
I'm surprised because you don't like peas. And that's what peas taste like. And it tastes like peas.
No, that tastes like bread. I mean, like texture.
Texture, yeah. But it tastes like peas. Legit peas.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, spaceships.
Yeah, this is literally their site.
Okay.
Oh.
They do everything more fun.
I think they're the ones that are coming out with the stick things to you. What is happening? They're like little character.
If Brittany's not in any of our future episodes, you guys all know why.
The peas killed her.
If I look really bummed out for a few years. Okay, guys. Here's some candy from England. Let's try.
Brittany would have hated this. Has flour.
This is my new wife. She too has an allergy.
She's
Try
allergic to
this.
me.
We meet on allergymeetup.com.
Chib beans?
Chai beans?
Chai beans, maybe?
That's my only thing I like about this is there is no like ingredients listed that you can read in that
I
book.
know, which means it hasn't exactly been legally imported, I don't think either, because I think, like, if you go to, like, a Japanese market for them to sell in the States, they have to, like, put a sticker on with all of the ingredients.
And when I saw the booklet, I was like, oh, I bet they put it in there. You know.
It's a surprise.
The site describes it as it's a legume corn snack that comes in a cute design and packaging.
Oh, so it's basically nuts and corn.
Peas and corn.
Peas and
Legume.
cornbread.
Well, maybe it's safe.
It's not as light as a puffed corn thing that we've been eating.
Could just be denser. You have your dense breads and your fluffy breads.
Yeah, but this is corn.
It could be fluffier.
Well, maybe the
Denser
peas
corn.
are making it denser.
Maybe. Because it definitely has pea flavor. Tastes just like pea.
Like the pea you cleaned up?
And we all know Jeremy likes a good mouthful of pea.
Oh, it does have a much stronger pea flavor.
And you didn't even have asparagus first.
You know when I was commenting earlier about how green it was? I bet you the first ingredient was blue.
Oh, so we'll have fun with that later.
I was telling someone at work about when you, me, and Ross sat there and we ate an entire like box of Fruity Pebbles. And how each one of us, when we went to the restroom, was like, guys, you gotta see this!
or the Captain Crunch Oops All Berries.
Oh yeah. It looked like something that came out of the Play-Doh Play Factory. Like, it was just bad.
Quality entertainment right there.
Was it swirly?
It was so ropey.
We are getting to the end of it. Sadly, we're getting to the end of what Brittany can eat, too.
That's fine. I know I'm out on those.
So who wants to do some...
Pika cookies.
I'm all about eating some
Yeah,
chew.
cookies.
Well, I gotta get some of this stuff out of my teeth.
The pea flavored stuff really sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They must have a urinary tract infection.
I like this bag so
Am I
much.
sharing the
feel bad
peas
about
with
tearing them.
anybody? More peas?
Oh,
No, thank
they're
you.
separately packaged.
is each
Wait a
package
minute.
a different Pokemon?
Kind of. Like, there's two owls. Let me see. This is like the Pokédex you get in Pokemon Y. And
Yeah, this is Sun and Moon, right?
yeah, you're right. Yeah, that is Sun and Moon. You're right. You're right.
There's
Yeah, you do get different Pokemon in each one, so I guess the packaging is collectible. Here. Sorry.
You just got hit with a.
I got a tree.
No.
It's an execute.
Yeah.
That's not execute. Oh,
It's
no,
a-
you're right. You're right. It is. Wait a minute.
What's the execute evolution? That's
Yeah.
the Alohan variant of it.
Yeah, it's the palm tree thing.
What is it called?
Palm tree thing.
No.
Here, Jeremy.
I get the Pokédex.
Yes.
Is it like an egg rupture?
I don't remember. Like, honestly, if I wasn't trying to think of it, it'd probably be in my head right now.
Probably.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and give it.
Mine's broken. Can I get a refund?
You want another one?
It is an executor.
Oh.
Ha. Beans.
This
So-
is like, okay, so you got this like cute packaging, and it looks like a turd.
It smells
was-
good though.
It looks like your cat dropped this on the rug. How does it smell like?
It probably smells like chocolate.
It smells like a brownie.
Chocolate. Really chocolatey.
You
Yeah.
guys
The
wanna,
brownie is
yes.
correct.
you wanna give it a shot?
Well, yeah.
Ready?
Down the hatch.
Is it?
Oh, it's soft.
Oh my god.
You had a rowlet. What did Jeremy have? You have an executor.
You had a Pokédex.
You have a rowlet.
That's really good.
I
What's
really
yours?
like these.
You have the actual Pokedex?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You guys wanna do another round?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's exactly 3 left.
I'm still eating peas.
You could eat these anyway.
I know.
These are amazing.
You see, have an owl,
Rowlet.
I think these are my new favorite.
have a tree thing.
Executor.
No, these are really good.
Like over the top good.
Uh-huh. Like if I went into like a bakery and they just had these sitting on a plate, I would assume they made them. You know what I mean?
They melt in your mouth. They're soft.
They look like they're crunchy, but they're not.
I ate all the peas again.
We ate all the cookies.
You ate all the pea?
They're gone. These were really good.
Here you go, honey.
Have some more pea.
So where do we stand on the cookies?
They're my new
always seem to
favorite.
come in this size, so I only eat one package at a time.
I think they're probably the most American tasting food out of everything we've had.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
They're what we're most comfortable with, and they are really good.
They're kind of like a brownie that you left the top off of, just long enough to get that little bit of crunch.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what it really comes down to is it's more what we recognize. But at the same time, though, I would say it's higher class than what we normally get in our cookies. Like for grocery store cookies, you buy in a package.
Right.
Like Keebler ain't making that.
No. That's why there's only 6 in a bag.
Oh.
Yeah. I do think it was cute how they're all like packaged like that, though. All right.
Did you want to save my packaging for collector's editions?
No.
You can put them on your wall.
Honestly, they weren't. If they didn't taste so good, I probably would have put one of them unopened aside.
Although I think this one might have a sticker in it, if I recall correctly.
Oh yeah, it
Is
does.
this the DIY kit?
No, we left that at home.
I was gonna say, you guys need to make a video of DIY.
Just the DIY.
We are. Okay.
Apparently the Tokyo treat box has like some sort of DIY like candy thing in
In
every
each
box.
one of them?
Yeah.
All right, so this is the Minions candy.
Probably tastes like banana.
Apparently, they're huge in Japan. So it's kind
No,
of
they're
funny.
little.
But we get a Japanese candy that has an American-made product on the front. So let's see.
Banana.
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 It's a flippin' cracker.
It's a wafer candy.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Paradise.
Cute. Sticker.
All right. Oh yeah. These should be.
I'm gonna pass on the wafer.
Yeah, I don't think you can eat this.
I don't think so either.
You can pass that down to them.
I will sniff.
Doesn't look like banana cherry.
Might be a banana
It
wafer.
smells like chocolate.
That's what it looks like.
Like,
There's
remember
chocolate in the middle.
when you were little and you had those little wafers?
Yep.
It looks like a miniature version of that because this is smaller than what we have, you know?
But it's perfect.
Not as many
too,
layers,
Because like
right?
from the
Yeah.
sounds of when you were breaking it, like those you can just like crunch, crunch, crunch.
Yeah.
Did you ever separate those when you ate them when you were little?
Yes.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Like I'd eat like the top layers and then maximize the last bites to having the maximum ratio possible of the frosting.
Because the frosting was the best
Because
part.
it was
of
the best part.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
I don't hate it.
You know what it reminds me of?
A wafer.
Those hazelnut sticks with the crunchy outside.
The pirouettes?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see that.
They're
I-
crunchier than I was expecting.
I think had we eaten those cookies last,
Kind of ruined the sweet level.
this would probably been higher on our list.
Needs more chocolate.
I like them, but the wafer is very bland.
I think if we made those in America, it would have like a chocolate coating on top.
Maybe like chocolate on chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Kit Kat.
Yeah, essentially.
I was disappointed there was no like funky Kit Kats in here. Like all their advertisements, they have like the different flavored Kit Kats. Like, oh, look at these weird Kit Kats. Look at these weird Kit Kats.
Do they really?
Yeah, you get over, you get like 30 different types of beans, but you don't get any damn Kit Kats.
I'm appreciative of all the beans.
Oh, you love your beans. But I can't get you to watch Mr. Bean.
Too many beans.
He's in a race. He's winning. He's winning.
I've been looking forward to these.
Me too.
The inside out Twinkie.
Yep.
Banana, no omelet.
Yeah.
It's not an omelet. It's a banana.
Can I get a banana omelet? You can get the banana, no omelet.
Oh, it's a pretty geeky.
So these are the banana no omelets. Once again, we have this nice
I wonder if
pack.
it means no egg.
You pull out the tray.
That's cute.
Individually wrapped. That's cute.
So if you'll pass these down, unfortunately, I think this will be another one that you can't have.
But I can't smell this one once I pass it.
You can smell mine.
Problematic.
Set this here. All right.
Sniffing.
It's very banana-y.
Oh, it's very, very banana.
Banana, no omelet.
It does not smell like eggs.
That is true.
Oh wow, that is a very like cakey exterior.
That smells
That's
really good.
awesome.
You know what's
Like-
sad?
It smells like banana pudding. Like the you know, like the grocery store kind where the
Mhm.
wafers have sat in it for
Yep.
a while. It smells like that.
I just realized like I'm so used to American confectionery that when something actually looks like a cake, I'm a little freaked out by it.
I think Nacho likes the smell of it too.
Y'all ready?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot. Oh wow.
Banana no omelet is the winner.
Oh, yeah.
It actually tastes like you made it here. Like it tastes like a cake.
So would you rank the cookie or the
Hey, so we're out doing Community Day for Pokemon and we noticed this. Okay, Brittany noticed this. Dude, what's cool about this is like somebody put work into that. Like, how empty was this street for somebody to get up there and do that? Is that a sticker or is it? No, it looks like it's painted. That's cool.
I think it's vinyl.
Think so? Okay, either way, I like it.